There was this one Ed, Edd and Eddy. I would hesitate to call it an animation because it was like just still images of like Ed, Edd and Eddy with like fake mouths like over the top of them. You know where they would like put like a black circle and pretend it was like the characters were talking. Basically, the plot of the episode is that Eddie gets a gun. And then Double D is just like, I don't think it's a good idea to be having that. And then Eddie's like, I don't care, I'm gonna kill everyone in the cul-de-sac. And then the song like, Eddie's got a gun, starts playing. Eddie's got a... Like, it's poorly edited. So the guy just goes, Eddie's got a gun. And like, they all have trench coats and sunglasses. It's really fun. It's like a creepypasta, honestly.
Does anyone remember Stick Death?
Stick Death.
Oh yeah.
What
Stick fights and all
I like
yeah.
stick fights.
It was red. It was red. Wait, hang on. It was red and blue stick figures that were constantly in war with each other.
Sounds like Zio.
And yeah, well, it sounds like every Flash animation ever.
Did you ever animate in Pivot Stick
Death
Animator?
is probably to blame. Yes, I did.
So when I was in high school, they had Pivot Stick Animator on like the high school computers, and like during one of the PC classes.
Me and my brother loved it.
Well, during one of the PC classes, the teacher was just like, okay, everyone can like make an animation and just show it people at the end of the class. And I did like the most epic stick battle because I actually knew I knew how to use the software.
You were the only one who knew how to. Yeah.
What happened? I got into trouble because at the very end, I wrote WTF in the credits, and like people were like, oh my god, you know what that means? He said "fuck" in an animation.
It means fuck.
It means fuck.
It's fun.
I remember when James
Rolfe
all
like shaking the tables and fucking banging on chairs.
James Rolfe was in my class and he was like, I can't believe a stick animation said fuck.
Yeah.
What were they thinking?
What was Mitch thinking?
What were they thinking? Oh my god! I'm gonna call my mother.
James Rolfe is gonna call my
mother. Ladies and gentlemen, the punch has been spiked, but don't worry, your parents have been called and they're here to pick you up. Oh, what's your words, wisdom man?
Aku Aku's giving me life advice. He's giving me reassurance. He's like, I know you think your life is over because you're in your 30s. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're right. It's over. Give up.
I feel like it's just beginning.
Just remember.
Eventually, the aliens are gonna come and they're gonna be like, "Dude, we just figured out how to get unlimited orgasms, and we're gonna share it with you."
I mean,
an alien's gonna come down and he'll feel like 30 is really 12 in our years. You're young compared to us.
When you say unlimited, do you mean like quantity or like quality?
Both, and there's no limit.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. I was about to say there isn't a limit, but I guess you know.
Space travel, they know how to nut real good. That's like the first thing living things do.
You think aliens just know how to nut the best?
Yeah, they suck each other's jag-ons.
Jag-ons, oh.
They know it's just bromance.
Yeah.
It's just bromance. Like it's just between
just
bros,
a little bit
you know.
Of
it doesn't have to be as.
You.
Yeah, it's my brogget.
Brogget, yeah.
I saw a text exchange, and one of them was like, "Check this out, lesbian, gay."
Wait, an alien abducted you and showed you lesbians?
Guys kissing their homies goodnight. See how all the gay ones are rainbows and not guys kissing their friends goodnight? See, it's not gay.
Ah, dang it. Come on.
God.
Oh, let me. Ah, damn it. Yeah.
I love the cope whenever a fictional character is revealed to be gay or something. I love the cope that the public goes through.
Yeah.
They're like, it's so good. I can't think of them that way. It's silly.
No. Cora and her friend were hugging at the end of that show.
Yeah. I remember one of my friends was like, "Oh, I read on Reddit someone said that they added the hand holding at the very last minute," and I'm like, "What's your source?" And it's just like it was just some guy
That's like my friend in high school used to be like, "Oh, my dad says that Carnage is going to be in the next Spider-Man movie," and I'm like, "How does he know that?" And he's just like, "I don't know, but he said that was gonna happen." And I'm like, I don't, you know, I stay pretty on top of like movie rumors, and I'm like 100% certain that hasn't been announced.
I know you do stay pretty.
I what?
You do stay pretty.
Oh my god, Casey! Oh, thank you. Oh my god! I cannot believe. I cannot believe you would
Get a
say
chat
that to
room.
me. Oh my
You are
god!
so,
While we're
you
recording?
are
Oh my
so
god!
you are so precious to me. Oh my god. I cannot. Oh.
Wait, but why, Casey, is it that when I asked you, hey, how much of myself would I have to change in order for you to want to sleep with me? You said, I would never because I don't think of you that way. And then I said, okay, but what if I
You would
existed?
have to
What if I
be-
existed in like? Shut up.
Yeah.
What if I was in like a completely different body, and I was like your ideal physical proportions, ideal like, you know, what gets you off? You said like I wouldn't do it because I knew it would be you, Mitch. And I'm like, yeah, but think for a
Yeah, it would have to be a different. It would have to be a different soul.
a different soul.
Yeah.
What,
it's-
you don't like my Sonichu references?
Would you like? Would you still love me if I was a cup of water?
Wash Bucket will always love you.
Oh my gosh.
Cock.
Why not?
Crash the cock. Hey, Crash, is it okay if this black guy fucks me?
What is that? What Torna is saying?
Yeah.
I assume that like Crash is asexual and that's why Torna left him, because like Torna isn't in like the main timeline, but an alternate version of her comes back in Crash Bandicoot 4 and seemingly has like zero interest in Crash. Either because she's a raging dyke. I mean, wait.
Crash.
Let me just take two.
Crash
I
asexual.
should.
Jesus.
Torna talking to asexual Crash. Hey, wanna fuck?
No, I'm a raging dyke.
No, Crash goes, no! Wait, who's saying what to who? Was it Torna to Crash or Crash to Torna? Casey, I wasn't keeping track of your hypothetical.
It was Torna to Crash, and Crash was asexual, and he was like,
So he'd say, no way, bitch!
I'm not feeling it.
Not today!
I don't ever want to have sex. I don't ever want to get laid. I don't ever want to have sex. I don't ever want to get laid. I ain't putting nothing in
I
that
just
long
want to
red
play
slit
my
shit.
video game.
I just
Hey, all
wanna
the
play
time and
video
every
games.
day.
Oh god, we brought you back from the dead for this, Crash?
Back from
Deal with it!
Back from the dead. That's why he doesn't talk, because like when he does talk, they have to like cut it out of the game. He just says the worst, most unhinged, out of pocket shit imaginable.
You're gonna cry about it, you liberal!
I forgot you could taunt. Oh, okay.
Crash Bandicoot doing the Hitler salute.
Oh no, please.
No.
I thought we moved away from our political talk.
Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot, are you a Nazi?
No. I mean, yes.
Your silence says a lot more than your words.
You accuse Crash on the stand, and he's like, "Your silence speaks volumes."
I've never
I
met
didn't
Crash
hear a
or
no.
had any contact with Crash, but I just can't. You know what this reminds me of?
Yeah.
I was in high school, and me and my druggy friend.
Wait,
We're like, oh,
wait.
let's
This
join
story's
the-
already got
let's
some
join
plot holes.
the-
This story's got a plot hole in it already. You are the druggy friend.
There could
Anyway,
be
so
multiple.
me and my,
Oh,
me,
yeah, I
me,
didn't
me and my
consider
druggy
that.
friend. Me and my druggy friend.
You
were
mean
like- he was like,
multiple druggy
like,
boys?
I was like,
Yes.
let's join the magazine making club in school and make the magazine for the school.
No, you
And
didn't.
like months passed, and we didn't end up with any magazine. And I made several comics for the magazine, and
Yay.
the spelling and grammar was just fucking awful. And they kept telling me it was unlegible, and I'm like, yeah, don't worry, I'll work on that. I wasn't going to. But then there was this guy, and he just started like monologuing Monty Python stuff, and my friend
Oh.
looked at me, my druggy friend looked at me and was just like, this is fucking gay.
This is cringe. The modern verbiage is cringe.
Yeah,
And,
Actually, I don't-
this
didn't
was
go
in the
back.
2000s, so
Oh yeah, so everything was gay.
like my
Yeah.
my favorite
You
thing
ever
to
think about what you're saying when you call something gay?
Yeah, I'm calling it gay.
I watched. Have you seen that video of like, oh, high school back in the early 2000s, and like, I've looked at the comment section and they're like, oh, imagine
man.
all the, you know, the gay slurs that's
yeah,
been
yeah,
thrown
yeah.
around freely, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
I
yeah,
remember
that
there
was
was a point.
that was a
There was a
time.
point. There was a point in high school where people were like, "I don't want to be a gay basher," and they would like cross their arms and be like, "That's not me. I'm not a gay basher."
Like Glinda from Wicked. Where she's just like, I
Really?
care. Yeah, she's like, she pretends to care for like, I don't know. I don't remember much of Wicked. I just remember like,
All I remember is that scene where fucking Ariana Grande was running through those cages of flying monkeys, and it looked hilarious.
yeah. I mean, you gotta give me like some, you gotta give me some leniency. It was 3 hours.
Yeah,
Fly, my pretties.
like she was.
All I
like,
remember is the school
acting
was called
all
Shiz.
of her Nickelodeon ass off.
Nickelodeon. Yeah, it was
It
called
was
Jizz.
awesome.
It was a mix between shit and jizz.
I remember in The Weekenders, the black kid, he said for shizzle.
For shizzle. Yeah, I used to say that.
Uncensored. He did.
No, because like
He said
it was just
for
it was a
shizzle.
thing
The
people
kid
said on
touched it.
Newgrounds, and I thought it sounded cool, so I was just like, for rizzle my nizzle. I would just say it on the school grounds. I didn't know what it meant.
Oh,
The-
everyone was just Snoop Dogging it up.
I literally would just like go up to my friends like, hey, what's up, my homie G's? Because I heard it on Newgrounds.
yeah, I would ironically be like, "What up, home slice?"
What's up, home
When I was
star?
a kid, my introduction to like Flash cartoons was like Kaiser and Crash magazine CD-ROMs that came with content from the internet because I didn't have the internet.
Oh shit! They had CD-ROMs. I don't remember that.
Crash magazine did.
Oh, Crash did.
Yeah. I got a drawer right next. I got the Crash is in my drawer next to me.
You got the crack?
Oh right.
Oh, Crash!
Okay.
Crash the magazine.
I thought I was like, are you hiding your crack stash? Crack,
Oh,
Yeah.
what the hell?
crack stash. That's what we should call the episode. We played crack stash.
Craig.
And then Edge was
Jesus
like,
Christ,
"I want to
Edge.
body slam my wife."
Yeah. Which person would you most like to body slam? My ex-wife.
Before I do the autistic thing and say a story when it's not relevant anymore, someone at a house party, when I was at a house party, someone put on a video like, oh, this is like the funniest video ever. And it was like Dragon Ball Z characters like speaking like, you know, ghetto like Ebonics. That's how you say it?
Yeah.
Ebonics? Yeah, that kind of thing.
Ebonics,
And I was
yeah,
just, like, for the first few minutes, I was just like, oh, this is kind of funny. This is, like, subversive in, like, a funny way. But it just kept going.
And then they
It
start.
just kept,
Oh.
like, yeah, it was just the same joke over and over again. And, like, at a certain point, you're just, like, watching and you're like, okay, can we move on to a different, like, let's play a different video now.
Yeah. I got another story. I have the opposite story. I got a reverse. I was at the same druggy friend. I met back up with him many, like 15 years later. And we were at his house, and I'm like, hey, let me show you a video that's really funny. And I put on Mario pissing.
That
And
is
he-
literally what you did
and
to
he
me,
said-
and I fucking loved it.
And he said, what the fuck is this? And turned it off.
Yeah.
We're completely different shades of bogan.
Oh,
me and
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like that's why if I get like a get together with our friends and we do that YouTube roulette thing, My house rule is make sure that it's like under 3 minutes
Oh yeah,
or something.
no, that is
so it
that is the
doesn't go too long.
general house rule. That we had a situation at a house party where like someone put on a 30-minute video.
Nostalgia Critic the Wall review.
It wasn't. It wasn't the Nostalgia Critic
No,
Wall
check this.
review.
Check this out, guys. Check this out. It's really good.
No.
No, are you
Sing
paying
along, come on,
attention,
sing
guys? Are
along.
you
This is gonna be on the test. I would love it if someone like at a house party put on the wall review and then like got really mad when people like started talking over it. Like they get bored and it's like no, you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention.
Or
He's
like,
singing. Shut the fuck up. He's singing.
or like, yeah, exactly. It's like, shush. Here comes the best part. Here comes the best part.
Here comes the best part. Here comes the best part. In Japan, the legal age of consent is.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's a review. I don't know, but it's funny. It's the best part.
The guy comes to the party with like that texture drawn bad guy face here on his forehead.
And some guy comes in. He's like, the Andrew Tate podcast interview is on. Let's put that on.
Guys, shut up. Andrew Tate is on. He's just released a new episode.
The
Will he
moment
say it?
so
Will he say
I
the
was
thing?
thinking-
Women are subservient to men. Yeah.
Yeah! Everyone
So
just
that
starts
same,
cheering.
that same friend whose house
Good.
I was at, I realized that we were completely different people. Remember, he was playing Apex Legends or something, and like someone like killed him or something.
I would love like
And he immediately he had instant like reflex to send a message saying "fuck you, you stupid cunt," and he sent it, and I'm just thinking, oh, he's a bad sport. He's a bad sport.
oh fuck.
Oh,
He's a rebel.
I would love
He's
a house party filled with like non-binary, lesbian, like all colors of the rainbow, and they're just like watching the Andrew Tate podcast on TV, and they start cheering and drink, and like it's like they have a drink every single.
Ironically cheering.
Yeah, they ironically cheer and have a drink
watching
every
The
single
Room.
time. Yeah, like watching like a
Like
room watch party. Yeah.
Like, or
Every
the
single time
Joe
they say
Rogan.
something misogynistic, they like start cheering.
or go on like the Joe Rogan podcast, and every time he says, "Oh, look up such and such," will you? Look this up, check it, and you drink it. That's your drinking point. Look up a door.
It's entirely possible.
what if
I am
Crash?
not a misogynist. I have never given a massage in my life.
Ugh.
Oh god damn it, Cortex, fuck you.
You don't know how to fix a
Cortex,
car?
let's control
I am a
him.
car.
Fusroda! Remember when everyone was doing that? They went Fusroda.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
they
even
loved
play
it.
the
Remember
game and I
arrow
knew
to
that
the knee?
reference.
Remember arrow to the knee?
Remember?
The funniest
Oh my
fucking
god,
thing
that
ever. It
joke,
was so funny.
that
it was
joke
amazing.
never died.
Oh, it was
Remember
amazing.
when the
Amazing.
internet went?
Every time I read it that someone wrote, I laughed, I slapped my knee, and I fucking died.
I didn't laugh, but I like blew air out of my nose and I typed LOL.
Yeah.
I
typed
in
Rufflecopter.
laughing on, rolling on the ground, laughing, but I was really just laying on my side on my bed, just staring at my phone.
Can I tell you like something super cringe?
Yeah.
Like super duper duper cringe?
Hasn't stopped you from before.
Okay, Jarvis, you are
Yeah,
no
yeah,
longer on
go
the
on.
channel. I'm kicking you off.
Cool. I didn't want to be here.
All right, so
Anyway, yeah,
welcome back.
moving on.
Oh shit, okay.
Welcome back to the
Um,
Image Chat, and it's me
yeah.
and Mitch just hanging out. No
Yeah,
other,
so anyway,
no other co-commentators. Just me and Mitch.
Basically, me and my friend tried to force a meme. We were in Japan together, and it was a really hot day, so he
Yeah.
got himself an ice cream cone, and it was a waffle cone.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh my gosh, we should like make like rufflecopter, like ruffle cone, but it's waffle cone." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll film a video of you like holding the cone and pointing at it and saying waffle cone, and I bet it'll go viral." I did it, and I included it in my video, and no one liked it. They would.
Oh,
They
well.
were just like, that was really lame.
Reminds me of when I was a kid and I took a stupid photo of myself and I sent it to my friends and I said, please share this, make it to me. I still have it.
Please block me. Please. Block.
Please.
Please make me relevant on the internet so I can get imaginary thumbs up.
Yeah, that's the interesting.
I want theoretical dollars.
That's the thing about social media is that like so many people care about you know, like numbers and thumbs up, and it's like it's literally just like I don't know. I was thinking about it the other day about how like it's a problem with me, but it's a problem with so many of like our generation and the next few generations where they think that they have like no inherent value unless they have a social media presence. You see it in Hollywood all the time, where like Andrew, was it Andrew Garfield or something? I don't know, someone on Stranger Things or something like that. I don't remember which celebrity it was. I scrolled through and I forget things because I have a short attention span because that's just what social media has done to me. Movie studios won't even hire you unless you have like a certain follow account on Instagram.
Oh.
So like if you don't have an Instagram account, like they don't care how good your acting is. That it isn't like how good is your acting, it's how many followers do you have.
Well, they want to see you how you interact with other people.
Well, that is partially the case, but I think generally like it's sort of a shortcut for just like like they don't even. I just think it's silly that they don't even like give people a chance if like they don't have a social media presence because there's like a million reasons not to have one.
And
there's no inherent value to like having one. It doesn't make you a more important person.
It's always been the case. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, of course.
But yeah, going back.
It's always like that.
Let me wrap it up in like a neat little bow while I keep dying at this like same stage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Basically, more people need to like spend time off of the line. They need to turn off their devices.
I just lost my internet.
And touch grass, because
I've been doing that more and more as the years go by, and it feels great to just sit in my room, work on my own things, worry about nothing but can I beat this battle of Pokemon.
Like, it sounds so obvious, but like the reason that I like harp on it so much is because I feel like we're in a generation of like introverts, and like NEETs and hikikomori or like whatever you want to call it, that are just chronically online, and sometimes like I'll be like on my devices for a really long time, and I'll be like, why do I feel like shit? And then like I'll spend a day off my devices, just like walking around the city, and I'll just be like, oh, I feel a lot better. It was that blasted phone. My mum was right.